In this video, we're going to be talking about CRM and a CRM in ClickUp. One of the questions we get most of the time as consultants, or I should say one of the most frequently asked questions as consultants is, how does ClickUp connect with my CRM, or can I build my CRM within ClickUp? So in this video, we're going to be focusing on that second part of that question. Can I build a CRM within ClickUp? Can ClickUp work as a CRM for my business? And the reasons you might want to do this are varied. One, really obviously, you might just save costs. If you're already using ClickUp for other functions, work management, project management, you might like just consolidating your CRM also into ClickUp and only paying the one software cost and those one set of licensing fees. Another reason why you might want to build a CRM within ClickUp is if you're already considering ClickUp for your work management, project management, your client-facing work, having your CRM in the same tool as your delivery teams, your success teams, your account management enables you to have really effective collaboration between those teams. You can forecast much more easily in terms of the workload teams can expect. Teams that are delivering services can gain access to all that data you gathered during that CRM pre-sale phase really effectively because all that data is in the same tool. And so really, the ideal solution, if you are using ClickUp for work management or project management, is for ClickUp to be your CRM. The downside is, how difficult is it going to be to build? Are my teams going to be able to adapt to the change? And can ClickUp do all the things I need it to do that our current CRM tool is doing? So what we want to do in this video is highlight what a CRM in ClickUp looks like and whether or not it can be a viable solution for your business, so that if you're interested, you can either take the template we've provided you and build it yourself, or contact us and have us build it for you in the interest of saving your team's time, promoting better client services, and saving your company money year over year. Now that we've talked about the why of a CRM within ClickUp, let's talk about the what it actually looks like and solution most likely for your business. So what we do when we configure CRMs for our clients is within a client workspace function where you're already housing your client delivery work. So this is where you're housing all of your project, be they fixed term or recurring work, and likely where we tend to build the templates for that fixed term, recurring work, and for individual processes as well. So we build a client workspace that consolidates all of your post-sale work, the templates for the way that you deliver that post-sale work, so all of your SOPs live here, the client work lives here, and what we do is we layer an additional folder here. You can call this pre-sales, account management, or literally just CRM, whatever makes the most sense to you. And what we tend to build within the CRM folder is a pre-sale process and list. This is your pipeline. We build a master client list and a contact list. Now, the function of the contact list is to have a sheet, effectively, of contacts that you can reference within your pre-sale process and your master client list. The function of this master client list is to house all clients that you're working with that you've closed a deal with. So once a deal goes through your pre-sale process, it automatically moves into this master client list and then goes through onboarding steps to create a project, which then links back to your client to make it really easy for account managers to stay up to date with everything that's going on with those clients they worked with pre-sale, all the work that's happening post-sale. Now, we'll talk more about that project management methodology, those templates, and how they link back in another video. What we're going to focus on here is just this account management folder. And what this looks like, our pre-sale process list will look something like this, where we have an overview of everything in our pipeline, grouped by the status of our items. And you'll see here that items move through currently a generic status set, but you can customize this for your business for whatever makes sense for your stages. So currently these processes are moving from something will be submitted as a new opportunity. Now, it should be noted, tasks can be created via automation via an embedded form or manually if somebody's taking these leads from intake on via email or via the phone. So we have multiple ways for tasks to be created and entered as new opportunities. From new opportunity, they're going to go through to booking an initial meeting. You're going to develop a proposal. You're going to send a statement of work or send that proposal before either sending an invoice and marking something as received deposit, or you're going to disqualify, mark a lead as inactive, or mark a lead as lost. Okay, so we can collapse any of our groups, and we have a range of columns here pre-built into this template to help us capture relevant information about each of our opportunities and prospects as they move through our sales cycle here. So we can assign them to a rep that's going to work this deal. We can add a contact or link to an existing contact. So this column here is linking directly to our contacts list. And this column allows us to connect an opportunity to a contact. Okay, and you can create a new contact from here, like this, create a new contact. Okay, and when we link a contact in this way, we create this dynamic link between both the opportunity and the active client post-sale to this contact information. And if we click into any contact information, we can see their phone number, contact email, job location, role, email, all from this menu, either from the column or when we open any of our opportunities on the right-hand side, we can see that contact information from here. Moving along these columns, we have a way of embedding a secondary process into our pipeline. So we might say, take opportunities from a new opportunity, book a meeting, develop a proposal, but we might want to also have a secondary process outlining the development of that proposal, which we can put into a column here. So our proposal is first pending development. We're drafting it. Maybe it requires changes. We send it to the client and then it's finished. And we can map all of that from this column here or separately in a board view, for example, where we can see all the proposals that we need to draft, currently are drafting, have changes required, waiting on client, and finished. And our proposal stage can be linked to directly this client proposal column here, where we can upload a file. We can add a ClickUp document here if you like to draft your proposals within the tool, or we can just embed a template from one of our cloud services here as well. Moving along from proposal stage, we have the services that our prospect is looking to invest in. We have the total account value, the likelihood, and an adjusted account value as well. And we can calculate on the sum of our financial columns by group. So you can see the total adjusted account value in all of the proposal sent items or all of the items that have an invoice right now as well. From here, reps can track time against any of their leads if that's something you're interested in tracking as a business, and then log the projected close date of each of these prospects. And so the reason we might do this is because we have a view embedded into this template that allow us to report on the data from all these prospects. Okay, so here we can add a view, dashboard, and build the metrics that you might be interested in based on your pipeline. Things based on what reps are working on deals. What service types are we selling in our pipeline? What statuses are items in within our pipeline? What is our projected revenue grouped by month, and what has been our closed revenue grouped by month? And there's additional metrics that you can add based on specific data points that you might be interested in as a business. All you will do is simply add your columns for the data point, log the data on the tasks, and then report on that data within your sales report here. You would do so by adding cards and making it a pie or a bar chart or whatever other metric you may be interested in. From here, I want to flag some additional functionality that can help save your team time. One automation that we have in this function already is when status changes, then move to list. So this is just saying when any deal receives a deposit, meaning closed one, then move that item to the master client list and keep it in the current list for the sake of reporting in that sales report we were just in. We still want to track that closed revenue, so keep it here for reference, but move it to the master client list. And when it moves automatically to our master client list, we can have an automation in our master client list to automatically apply subtasks for our onboarding process before moving this task to an active status. From here, we can log relevant information about our companies, like the start date and due date of the project, the milestone they're currently up to, the health of their projects. And each of our companies here are now linked directly to the active project work. So our brand managers and account managers can find these companies post-sale and see a battery quickly, a summary quickly, a custom portfolio that we've made on each of the companies that they may still be working with. Okay. Additional automations to consider within your pipeline or within the active client management is the ability to embed your email directly into these processes. So within the task menu of any of your prospects that you're working with, any of the accounts post-sale, you're able to log comments for internal communication, but you're also able to create emails for external communication. And these emails can even be automated. So we can say on particular status changes or on custom field changes, automatically send an email to the client email that we have logged within our list here. We can connect our Google email, our Outlook email to automate that client communication. And those workflows that we're often creating within our CRM, if it refers to automatic emails to a specific client, we can still maintain those automations within ClickUp the same way that we would have within our CRM system as well. This is what a completed tool looks like, and this is the function that you can expect from ClickUp as well. At the very top of this video, I highlighted two options that companies take when looking to bridge CRM and ClickUp. The first option was keeping an existing CRM or acquiring a dedicated CRM in addition to ClickUp, so having CRM and ClickUp instead of building their CRM within ClickUp. So we've already highlighted the why you might build it within ClickUp, what it would look like. Let me quickly mention the why not and why you might consider that bridge. So we've already mentioned that you can send emails from within ClickUp, but if you're leveraging your CRM for bulk email, so you're doing email sequencing, client updates in bulk, ClickUp might struggle for you in that use case. Another reason why you might not be able to use ClickUp is you might be reliant on specific reporting from your CRM. Another reason is your CRM may be really well embedded in your existing processes. Your teams may be super familiar with it. You're anxious about the change management, and it may already connect well with your invoicing processes, your financial software, and your document management software. It should really be noted that ClickUp doesn't automatically integrate with any invoicing tool or with any document management tool like Dropbox. So if you're looking to build that connection between a CRM and those tools, that will have to be custom, and that can often be a real detractor for some businesses. So for one of those reasons or another reason specific to you, you might consider keeping a separate CRM and keeping ClickUp and just bridging the two automatically. And if you elect to do that, you can contact us and we can build something for you. But if you're looking to branch out, do it on your own, then if you go to the top left-hand side of your workspace, you go to Apps, the App Center here. This is where you'll go to either build your own app using the API or a third-party tool like Zapier or Make, or you can use one of ClickUp's pre-built apps via HubSpot, Intercom, Salesforce. Zendesk is here as well, that being part of the support software tools like Intercom. So if you're using a CRM that's not HubSpot or Salesforce, there's not an app already built for you and you'll need to go custom, And it should be noted that the HubSpot and Salesforce connections that are out of the box here are a bit limited and may not do what you're looking to do. Most companies we work with that keep both CRM and ClickUp either rely on their teams to communicate well or contract somebody like myself or a third-party consultant to build a connection, leveraging the API, Zapier, or Make to make sure their teams are collaborating effectively together.